We are right here at the Black Giant Show. You know, I told you that we have started and we are not going on any break at all. Every week you're going to hear from us. So, right here at the Black Giant Show podcast, we are set for one edition that will be hosting somebody you don't know. Today, we are hosting somebody from the religious circle. So, where is your mind going to? A pastor, right? Or an imam? No, we're going straight to a traditionalist. She called herself the Ancient Mistress. That's what she called herself. Me, I know her as Blossom. I don't know where. I know her as Blossom. Yeah, but she's the Ancient Mistress. She's a traditionalist. And the other part which I am yet to understand, white witch. I know black, I'm hearing white. we all have a lot to understand today. So stay tuned because we are going to be having a beautiful conversation. Welcome to the Black Giant Studio, Blossom.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I would want you to do the introduction yourself or just add to what I have said. I couldn't say everything. I said what I knew about. So let's meet you.
Okay. I'm Blossom. I'm also Ancient Mistress. I'm Igbo from Anambra State.
Okay.
I'm a mom of two.
Mother of two.
Not three, like you always say. It's two. Okay. I'm from Anambra State, but I'm married to Imo State. I'm married to an Imo State man. Okay. It's a marriage I don't really like, but that's happened.
Okay, the Anambra and Imo.
Yes.
They hardly marry.
They hardly, not because they can't marry, because our girls are always having this issue of when they go to Imo State, they have this issue of he doesn't love them enough. It always ends in disaster.
Whoa.
So our mothers turned down Anambra Imo union, but some of us stubbornly put our head and it works out. And this is 14 years with my husband.
Woo! 14 years in marriage. Now, this is a beautiful one. I like her hearing 14 years. Oh, that's nice.
It has not always been rosy.
It has never been rosy anywhere.
Sometimes I'm tired, I'm not doing it, I'm not marry again, but we still come back and realize that I think he's my soulmate, I think.
Now, I would wonder how one is able to get married to a special person like you who is into the traditional. Is he also called like you are?
Yeah, no, not really. He's not called. Though his granddad was a well-known native doctor in his hometown. Half of the land in their villages, they are the how do I put it? Our Igbos, we call first sons Okpala. And they are the Okpala of the community. Like when they share something in the village, even if it's my son as little as he is, if he doesn't pick, no one else can pick. You understand? So that was how prominent their granddad was. So it's
it's around that circle.
Exactly.
Now the name Ancient Mistress, was it a name you got from somewhere, or you decided to name yourself?
No, my husband named me Ancient Mistress, actually.
Your husband?
Yes. He's very good with he sometimes he could just fall into a trance. Sometimes he dreams. So he woke up that morning like there was this name I was bearing before. My mom calls me Ugo. And Ugo means eagle.
Okay.
So she gave me this thing named Anya Fulugo. Any eyes that see the eagle should rejoice. You don't see it often. So my husband decided that he woke up that morning. I was like, Ma, they said your name is Ancient Mistress, and that was it. So that was how the name came about.
And you started bearing it.
Yes, that's it. I don't.
Wow. Were you a Christian at the point, or you just started practicing what you're practicing?
I was a very strong Christian.
A very strong Christian.
Yeah. I was born into the Catholic faith.
Okay.
My dad was a die-hard Catholic. His elder sister is a Reverend sister. We also have a nun in the family. But growing up, my mom left the Catholic faith. She went to the Lost Chosen. There's no church. My mom. My mom went to Lost Chosen. My mom went to Deeper Life. We've been going from church.
Our mothers can do that. I know how much.
Back then in Port Harcourt, I know I went to a lot of prophets sing, all these sing churches where they say a lot of things. They told my mom one time that her husband was the reason why she has not had more children. So they were seen. So I grew up as a Christian.
Okay.
even after I left my mom's house, I was still a Christian. Okay. When I came to Abuja, that was 2010, I was attending Living Faith Church, Goshen.
Yes.
I even pulled my husband to church then. We did the WOFB together.
Yeah, WOFB.
Yeah, we did the WOFB together. I completed the WOFB course. I was a very, very strong Christian. Then when I moved to town to stay with my uncle, I started attending a family worship center, the one at Wuye.
Okay.
I completed my DTS class too, so I was a Christian. But
where? So what? Suddenly you.
it's not sudden actually.
Okay.
It's not sudden. All these years, I've been having this call because I don't know if you believe in reincarnation, but I know and I believe I'm a reincarnation of my great grandmother from my mother's side of the family. All right, and this is what she does. This is what she did rather. So I'm like continuing in her line.
You are a reincarnation.
Yes, I am.
And
there are many things to prove. Okay. I look like her, but that is not a reason to think so. I act like her. Those that know her will tell me that. There's a peculiar birthmark she has on her back that I have.
And you have it.
The same spot, the same size, the same way.
Now, I noticed that most of your clients are ladies.
Okay.
I don't know. I noticed because you were my neighbor at a point in time.
Yeah.
So I used to watch to see people that comes in. Most of your clients are ladies. Is that true? And why?
No. I think I have more men than ladies as clients.
Are you serious?
It's just that when I was here,
yes,
the men find it somehow
to come
to. That was why I left. They needed a more private place. Do you understand? Most of these men are Christians, and they don't want people to see them.
Wait. now you're getting me confused. They are Christians.
Most of these men,
but they believe in what you do.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. That's their own. You can actually be a Christian, settle the things you need to settle, and still do your Christian.
What are they settling?
Spirits. Your chi is your guardian angel. We're all born with it. Everybody has a guardian angel.
I have
right?
a guardian angel.
Can you take care of yourself alone? We all have guardian angels.
Apart from Christ and all that.
That's your own, okay?
Okay.
We all have guardian angels.
Okay.
We all have this angel that takes care of you, okay?
Oh, really?
Yes. Then we have, in Igbo, we have Chiwa. That's our reincarnate spirit. Then we have Aqualiomumu. Aqualiomumu, it's like, have you seen this thing that looks like an ant hill? Then we have Ndimili. Let me use English. Ndimili is your water people. But now, not everybody is from the water.
But some persons are
from the water. We have more people from the water than other elements. We have fire, we have earth, we have air. But it's more from the water. Then if you are from the water, wherever your element is connected to, you settle them. Then we also have Ndiotu. Ndiotu are like your siblings in the water. Or wherever you're coming from.
Siblings?
Yes, your sisters, your brothers. That's, we Igbos, we call them Ndiotu. Okay. And it's also them that gave birth to this thing called Iyowa, which in English translates to oath of life. Because it is believed that there was a promise you made to them before coming to earth.
Wow.
Like, personally, I traveled home April this year. I traveled April 6th because I had this revelation about myself that I was going to die on the 12th of April. And this is not the first time. I was going to die on the 12th of April. My younger sister called me on the 5th morning. She said, Blossom, I saw you die. I was like, okay. My husband woke up the next day. Same thing. Said he had a dream I died. Then I knew that there was a message. I called my mom. See what everybody's saying. She said, come home. I went home. And I went to my spiritual father because I have someone I also look up to.
Father
yes,
too.
yes.
Okay.
So I called him. He said, yes, that my time has come to come back. Because that was my EUA with them. They don't know this. There are people that say, okay, that's when you hear stories of on my wedding day, I want to come back. That's why some people after their wedding they will just lie down and don't wake up. Some people when I'm putting to bed, I want to come home. Some people will just put to bed. Everything is not witchcraft or your village people. Sometimes it was your agreement with them.
Your agreement with them.
Exactly. I'm coming to the earth. I will do these things. I will do this on my the day I'm putting to bed. People should call me back. Which is what gave birth to this thing. So most people go on time, so they give the mark. That's even why I have mark on my face.
Oh, not the regular mark that some
No,
people use for
no.
identity.
This mark was given to me because I'm an Ogbanje. I've come, I've gone, I've come, I've gone. When I came again, my grandmother said, "You stop stressing my daughter." So they gave me this mark. So it is believed that when you go back and you have a scar, you can't stay there anymore. You will now come back fully and stay here.
Wow. Now I think I'm learning something, but people find it difficult to understand when somebody comes out and says, "I'm an Ogbanje." You know, those days when you say, those days that we were quite younger in primary school, they'll just tell us Ogbanje is coming. We'll start running up and down.
First, let's understand
but here you are saying you are an Ogbanje.
With my full chest too.
Why? I mean, what's so cool
let's explain what Ogbanje is.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Nje means when you go and come. Ogbanje means someone that goes and comes.
Is that the meaning of Ogbanje?
That is it.
Okay.
Ogbanje is when you go and come. Keep going and come. Ogbanje.
I have it's an Igbo pronunciation.
Yes.
If I tell you my interpretation. Wow, okay. Now I'm getting you. But when you say the men even patronize more. Mm-hmm. I understand. I've heard you talk about Isimili, something like that. Mm-hmm. I've seen you posted something about Isole, something like that.
Oshole,
Abi? Ah, yes.
That is Yoruba actually. In Igbo, it's Awele.
Okay, and that seems to be the most expensive among the things you do.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a wealth work actually.
Okay, the Shole.
The Shole, Awele, it's translates to wealth. That's what it is. Okay, it's expensive because of the materials we use.
What are the materials?
I explain to you.
Wow.
There's eagle. There's vulture.
You get access to eagle?
Yes, it's actually expensive. A full eagle is almost 300,000 now. See why the expense? A full chimpanzee head is almost 500,000.
There's a business somewhere that I don't know about.
The price different. There are other birds. There's okri. Yeah. There's a lot of things we put, and everything you put inside that work has a meaning. It's just like let me use the akanchi. Sorry, akanchi is chimpanzee. You know the hand is always like this. Okay, so that hand is supposed to pull well to you and keep it, because if you hook something, you know if you come out.
True.
So everything we put inside has a meaning. It's just like when we work for pastors. We put.
Hold on. Wait. You work for pastors?
Yes, I do work for pastors. A lot of pastors.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want to believe what you're saying.
All right.
So if you say you work for pastors, what do they do? What do you do for them?
Oh, crowd puller.
Now I'm becoming disturbed. Wait now. Crowd puller. You pull crowd for pastors?
Yes.
Okay, so what's their own preparation like?
It's same thing. We just buy materials. We buy a lot of there are a lot of birds, a lot of herbs involved, and but fortification of their own. I kill dog for them, because spiritually any work you use dog to do. It's almost like you're using a human being. Do you understand? So if you want a job you're doing to be very strong, since we don't use humans,
yes,
I use dog. Understand? That's what makes it very potent, very strong. But the thing now is, these things we use don't really make the work potent. It's what you say. It's the energy you put in the work that makes it strong. That is why it's stronger when you have the call than you learn it.
So are you called?
Yes. I was born like this. I didn't want this actually.
Yes, because you said you went through the Christian background.
Yes, I didn't want this. I ran from it.
You had to accept it by force.
I ran. Like, I soaked myself in church because I was trying to avoid.
Yes.
To me, people that do tradition were serving the devil.
Has it changed your understanding?
Yes, it has a lot.
So what are they serving now?
We still serve God. Actually, I believe in God. I know there's a supreme being.
Do you believe in Jesus?
I know he's a man that existed.
He's a man that existed. That means you don't believe Jesus is God.
No.
So who do you think he is? A prophet?
Yes, a prophet, like Muhammad and the rest of the. Yes.
But do you believe he died and resurrected?
No.
Do you believe he died for your sin? Oh wow.
Well, he died for my sin, but I'm still paying for my sin.
How are you paying for your sin?
Listen, see. I don't believe anybody died for my sin. Okay, I believe Jesus is a prophet. To me, he's just someone the white men used
introduced to us.
They just carried that man, call me, gave us Christianity, and collected. Why did they carry our oracles? Why did they carry our oracles? If you can't preach to me about Jesus Christ and love, and you take my people as slaves. You can't preach to me about love and you threw my people into the sea and enslaved them and treated them like lower than animals. Where is the love in that?
But do you think it was those same people that preached Jesus to us that took us as slaves?
No, we then come Africa.
Oh, it's just white men. They may not be the same set of people who preached Christ.
Probably the green men that preached Christ. No, I want to understand now.
Maybe I should just leave that part because I think we're going too deep.
Okay.
And I'm becoming uncomfortable with
Okay.
your fact. But I like the fact that you are so, you make your own conviction so clear. You know, you are not biting on words. You meant what you're saying. But let me ask you again a question. You said you don't believe that Christ died for your sin because you still pay for it. I want to know how you have been paying for your sin.
Not really paying for it here, but this is it. As a traditionalist, we believe that. You see that thing they tell us, the sins of the fathers are invested on the children.
But when Christ came, he said the sins of the father will no longer be on the children. Is it still on the children?
But people still suffer. People still go through hardship. I know a lot of people that come to my house and they are still going through a lot of things, not because they're not doing anything right now. And those things, not sins of the father. Now your sins, see, they follow you come. Because like I told you, I believe in reincarnation. Whatever you do, when you're born again, the soul doesn't die. What dies is this house.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The soul keeps coming back. All right? Now, when you go and come back, whatever you did here, you still pay for it when you come back. So it's not the sins of your father. Now your sin is they pay for.
Now, how do one clean that? Do you work on that?
Yes. But it's not every work I do. Okay? There's this work called Ago. There's this thing called Ago. Ago is the spirit of divination. Okay? I don't any work I don't do, when you come to my house, I don't do this. I don't go carry because I want to make money.
What kind of work? What are those work you don't do?
There are some certain works that are left for Dibiana. Dibias that their connection is to the earth. There are some things I cannot do because I'm a white witch and I'm a water child. There's some kind of work I cannot do. That is why you see they say spiritually do one work, he died the next day. It's not every work that we should
it's
do.
Not your job.
If you heavy pass, you leave them.
Leave
Don't carry pride.
Don't claim.
Go do one.
I can do all things.
Somebody has come to my house with a sickness. I told her I have to ask my people, can we do this? If they say no, I'll tell you I cannot do this work.
Your people?
Yes, there are spirits I work with. Okay. If I ask them and they say no, I leave it. There are some people that the sickness they are going through is back to sender.
Something they did and was reversed on
Yes,
them.
if you cure it, to come to your house.
Oh.
Do you understand? Because na their deed they follow them like that.
Yes, I get your point.
Exactly. So the sins we face is not our father's sins, it's our own.
Okay, let me leave it at that.
Okay.
But now, white witch.
Yeah.
What's the difference between black witch and white witch?
There
Why
are
should you
three
say
different
you are
kind of
a
witches.
witch? I feel, man, if you're a witch, you're a witch. Which one is black? Oh, there are even three.
Yes, there is white, there is red, and there is black.
Okay, which one? You are white.
Yes, I'm white.
So what's yours about?
Like I said, I'm a water child. If you notice, most water people, their color is mostly white. We're not allowed to wear black. I don't wear black.
I have never seen you on black.
I know I don't wear black. You can see me on every color, but no black. Okay. White witch. It's how do I put it? It's not like the witchcraft is not to bite and munch and deal with people. They are more like saviors.
Witch save.
I don't know how you people see that witch term, but witches are like let me put it, nature. Witchcraft and nature are almost the same. Okay. When I say I'm a white witch, I mean it in the sense that like I said, the witches have three tiers to it. There's the red and there's the black. The black witch is what we all know about. That's what we all fear.
The wicked one.
They are not wicked.
Do you also fear that one?
No, I don't fear them. They are kind of our
partner.
slaves.
slaves.
Yes, in the spiritual realm there's a ranking. Yes, exactly. We
the
have
black witch are your slaves.
Exactly. They are here to balance. That's how they say they don't die by fire. They are here to balance.
Wait. Now you see, my problem with you is you know too much. And it's wait. So when I'm trying to even talk on something, you bring another one. Witches don't die by fire.
No. They are here for a reason. It's just like when you have a scale. If you put something heavy here, it goes like this. When you put something and they are equal, it stays like this. So witches are here to balance the scale of the earth. If they don't pinch you, you will not pray. Do you know that?
If they don't pinch you, you will not pray. You will not even see.
Even you that believes in Jesus Christ with all your heart and everything, if you're too comfortable, you will forget him.
My God.
So you need witches to once in a while touch you so you remember. So they are there to run errands. They are there to help even the God himself. They are there to help because there are some certain things he can't do as God that he is. So he has errand boys to run such errands for him.
And it has to be witches.
Yes, that is why they were created.
I've not
to
seen
remind you.
I've not seen that in the Bible.
The Bible we read is not complete. You want to read the Bible, you look for the Ethiopian Bible. You get everything you want to know. The monks have changed a lot of things in the Bible to suit the Catholic faith because it's monks that rewrote the Bible. The Bible was never in English, remember?
Of course.
So in the bid to write it and make it not sound too offensive, a lot of things have been taken off, a lot of things have been switched.
Okay, let's talk about the white witch now.
Okay.
They don't do evil.
No. We only save. We only help people. We only fix what the red and the black witches have spoiled. Yeah. That's what we do.
Wow, I see. Now I'm beginning to get informed. It's a knowledge not wasted. But I still want to ask. You know, your job. I've seen you post testimonies.
Yeah.
Somebody's, for instance, said $5,000 was given to her for the first time. What did you do for her?
It depends on what the person is doing. You have to work for me to do something for you.
You have to work.
You have to have a job. You can't just make money unless you want to do human ritual.
Favor.
Yeah, I can do favor. If you have a business, like if you're in a business, I can do business booster for you. Like if you see there's a testimony I posted about somebody that sold electronics worth 5 million in a day. If I do business booster for you, you sell.
Does it mean now, okay, Black Giant Studio, Black Giant Multimedia Store, if I pay for business booster, I will see the business, and my business will just boost?
Yes.
Do you do it for yourself?
Yes. That is if it requires, because there are some people that don't actually need anything. There are people that have come to my place that somebody told him, okay, there's this man that came to my place that somebody told him that witches were disturbing him and this one was disturbing. I told him, my brother, anybody that tells you that wants to eat your money, nothing is wrong with
disturbing
you.
You saw
nothing is wrong with you. You just need to go and beg your mom. Ask them, are you having problem with him? I say his mom is late, but yes, they had problem before she died. I said, okay, if you can go to her graveside, ask her spirit for forgiveness and you'll be fine. He said, can't you know they believe all this kind of thing? I said, then you shouldn't have come to me. When the thing don't really tight, he went and asked for his mom. He asked, okay, well, how do I go about it? I assisted him, we went together, we begged the mom, and after some time he just went incommunicado. I wasn't speaking to him anymore. And after some months he called me again that he doesn't know how to come out. Can he come to the house? I said yes. That is he's the one that sent me the one that you saw.
Yes, I saw some amounts and I was tempted to ask a question. You know, there are some amounts.
So he's the one that sent that money out of his head. He got a contract. He's in UK now actually. He's not in Nigeria anymore. So he did not require any business booster or anything.
He just needs to apologize.
Exactly. Just needed his mother spirit to say, okay, my son, I'm forgiving you. That's
so what's your benefit from doing that job for
like him? I said, I'm here to help people.
But you've been paid for it.
There are some times that people come to my house and after the consultation they will be like, you're not collecting money from this person.
Your people tell you that?
Yes, most of my clients will tell you, Mama, no, they collect money from person. For most work. There are some works you come to do. After the consultation, I'll tell you this is how much your work will cost. If you tell me, Mama, it's too much, I'll tell you, okay, I'll give you a list. Go to the market and buy it yourself.
Those that refuse to do after you fulfill your own part, what happens to them?
Nothing.
Their business still blows on?
Yes, nothing.
No repercussion to it?
As a pastor, if you pray for somebody, don't come back, do you do anything to them? No. That I'm a spiritual does not mean I'm wicked. It doesn't make me automatically.
Okay, but there are some parts of your job that I am aware of that I'm still seeing as a complicated job, where some works with the ring, some with the bracelet, some with the waist chain or waist bead, some with the leg chain. How does that influence the the positivity of your job? I mean, those beads. I see ladies buy. I mean, does it? I mean, some people.
There's some in my hand. Don't worry.
No, yours. I don't know if it's yours. I mean, is this one also significant?
Yeah, it's fortified for protection.
Okay, that's how they call it.
Fortification. Yeah, you fortify the bracelet for a particular purpose.
Why are you fortifying yourself?
I will. Why I fortify myself, or why I fortify others?
Do you fortify yourself?
Yes.
In case of evil to come.
Evil comes. Every night. I don't sleep. I naturally don't sleep. Once it's 12 o'clock, I'm awake. I'm awake from 12. If you call me or chat me from 12 o'clock, from 12 to 3:30, I'm wide awake. I don't sleep. So yes, attacks.
Your job is difficult.
My husband has run to the door like 5 times.
I even wanted to talk about your husband. Now, you said he's not called into the same thing.
I know.
How does he cope?
Like I said, my husband is my soulmate. I know that I've met my husband before. This is not my first time meeting my husband. Not even in this life, actually.
No, you are confusing me.
No. I'm coming. I'm breaking it down.
Okay.
Your soulmate is someone that you have soul tie with. You can come to with the person lifetime after time, life after life. Sometimes you come out like my both children were once couples. I'll come to that, but here now they are siblings. I'll come to that. Like I said, my
Ancient Mistress. Yeah. Now, Kai, my head is full.
Calm down. You'll be
No, you're both. You're talking about your children now. You said they were couples before.
I'll get to that. I'm talking about soulmates now.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, see, I can love my husband so much that I'll tell him, after this life, I still want us to come back together. And we could come back as siblings in our next life. And when you meet each other, you know that. You know what we call deja vu. You know that I've seen this person before. I've met this person before. There's something both of you do together. You'll be like, it has happened before. Yeah. I have that connection with my husband. Telepathy is not common, but I share it with my husband. I could be here and he'll be like, ma, I want orange. And I'll just buy orange. He'll be like, how did you know? I heard your voice tell me you want orange. He feels the same way too. That the bond is very strong. So I believe he's my soulmate. We de quarrel.
Okay, yes, everywhere.
But there's this bond we have that I don't know if the couples that share the bond I have with my husband, they are very few.
I've seen both of you sometimes, and I just wonder.
They fought our marriage. Anyway, my people didn't want him, his people didn't want him.
Yeah, you said something about the disparity between.
But we decided, since you people don't want us now, move on, go. I had my first son out of wedlock. I had Kamara out of wedlock. Because my people were not interested in him. I told them, see this guy, we
for the same man?
Yeah, we die here. We are not go anywhere.
Okay, good.
His mom was like, it's not going to work. My uncles were a fighter. I told them, see, I left my son with my mom. I said, now the picking me the problem. I'm going to carry and go. I came back to Abuja to meet my husband.
I know you to be stubborn. So anything you tell me now, I agree, because I've known you to an extent.
But
now you talked about them being couple.
Yes.
Now siblings.
Yes. Like I said, I do consultation. My people call it AFA. That's consultation. When I gave birth to my son, I had complications giving birth to my boy, because then I hadn't accepted this call. It was on the hospital bed I accepted that I'll do this work. I'll go down. Yeah. Because so when I gave birth to my son, there's this thing we used to do back then in Igbo land, but because advent of Christianity, nobody does it anymore. If you born Peking, to ask, who is this child? So we'll honor the child based on who he or she is. If we born the Peking, we're looking at your grandfather or your great grandfather, we'll tell them welcome. Do you understand?
You won't name the child after that person. Exactly.
I named my child according to the issue I had when I was his name is Chimkamara. My God knows better than I. Because at the stage, my mom, everybody was against the relationship. I was like, should I just go and get an abortion? But I said, no, I'll keep it. So when I gave birth to him, I said, my God actually knows better. I named him Chikamara.
Now, Ancient Mistress,
Yes.
do you believe if you die, you will go to heaven or hell?
I don't think there is a
It
heaven
even exists.
or a hell, because if we say Jesus Christ loves us, yes.
Yes.
So why would he create hell for people he loves? You know that you're creating humans, yeah? And you know that he's the all-knowing, yeah? You know, say we will commit sin. So why create us and create sin and create hell?
That's a serious question. But was it Christ that actually created hell? Hell is a destination for those who refuse Christ.
Why?
Not that
Okay. A destination for those who refuse
him,
Christ.
who refuse to accept.
But yet
him.
we said we have he gave us choices
Of good and evil.
Why create good and evil and send people to hell? People you claim to love.
It's a choice. You have the choice to choose.
Why
either.
create the choice?
They shouldn't have the choice.
Why should
after all?
you know that you are creating humans? You know that they would sin. So why create the sin? That means you want the children you
It
love.
wasn't his intention for the children of God to sin.
Okay.
Adam did in the Garden of Eden, but that wasn't the intention.
Why put the apple there where they can find it?
Was it really apple?
Why create why put any
Whatever it is.
It wasn't an apple. We both know it wasn't an apple.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you now, that the Bible has been switched
Why
too
put
many
whatever
times.
it is?
Why put it there when you know it will happen? Then you will not create hell. You put a lake of fire where you put these people you love. It's just like my children. They don't born the person going to my children. Then I'll now on my own, with all the love why they blow my head now for those children, I'll now go and create where I'll throw them. Just like my son does something wrong, now he breaks the plate. No say then one will smell break plate, beating will follow you up.
Collect.
Now I'll not create a place where I'll keep my son for breaking plate. Why would I do that? And yet I love him. Does it actually make sense?
All right. We'll go back to the question of the bracelet.
Okay.
Does it really protect?
Yes, to a certain extent, yes it does. But sometimes
Certain extent.
yes. When people come to my house, they'll be like, Mama, I won't do bracelet. I'll tell you, calm down first. Let me run a consultation for you and be sure
That you can actually work with it,
that
or
you
you
can
even
actually
need
work.
it at all.
Exactly. There are people that doesn't need bracelet protection. The bracelet, it's like you wear bulletproof. If I shoot you here, it might not get you called the bullet. I'll shoot you for your leg, it will get you. You get. So the bracelet covers you to a certain extent. That is why you also need to settle some things you need to settle. Do you understand? So you too, you'll be spiritually immune on your own. That's how they tell people, you sick, you call your pastor. Can't you pray for yourself? That is why most times I do some teachings on my status to help people. Well, not everybody get money to come do work. But I also know they still need help.
So you just lecture on
Exactly. There are little things you can do on your own. There are stronger fortifications than the bracelet. The bracelet is mostly, it's like a temporal protection. Okay?
There are some you can settle spiritually.
Exactly. There are some I also put in your body with markings. Okay, I put in your body. When you take in poison, you throw up. It comes out.
What's the implication of having a sexual intercourse with somebody who has a certain, there are certain things that fortification also, there's some spiritual movement they've gone, and then some of them are excluded from such activities.
It depends on what the person. Every waist bead. I have a lot of waist bead on my waist right now, but they're all natural. There's nothing in my waist beads. So.
But do you do waist beads?
Yes, I do. And yes, I do.
Like so the one where if a man sleeps with you, like he falls in love with you and wouldn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, there are waist beads. No, there are waist beads like that. Love me alone, do as I say. There are a lot of waist beads.
Love me alone.
There are a lot of waist beads like that. Yes.
That you do.
Yeah, I do them.
So why would you?
But now this is it. I don't know how other spiritualists do their waist bead, but personally, I give you a warning. If you sleep with a married man, you will get stuck.
You do?
Yes. And because if I catch person my husband, I think.
Yeah. No, nobody would even try.
So I know that I wouldn't like anybody to do this to me. So I warn you.
So it's for single men.
Exactly. Single men, single women. Fly any way you want to, but make sure he's not a married. Unless you don't know, but when you find out, pull out.
Pull out.
I warn my girls.
But is that not no? You said you don't do evil.
And I don't.
Is that good?
Sorry, come again. Because that question shocked me now.
Yeah.
I don't do evil.
You said you don't do evil. This very one now, love me forever, love me alone. Be stuck to me. Give me your money whenever I ask.
No. There's no give me your money whenever I ask. Oh. No. Okay, yes, there's a do as I say.
Do as I say.
There's a do as I say.
So is that good?
We have to. Yes, it is. You men are very stingy, so you reach. It's necessary. But this is.
And it actually works. Somebody asks you for money, you just give.
Yes, it does work. Yes, it does work. Yes, but most of these waist beads, some women wear it to stop themselves from getting pregnant. Because I had this Calabar friend. Her waist bead then was no matter anyhow way like make it do and reach, she won't take it.
Even if it comes inside of you,
she will not take it. There are waist beads that stop the infection too.
So what do you put inside?
You see, I used to tell people that I see the sickness, the HIV, all this, they're all spirits. They all have spirit attached to every sickness. Your anger has a spirit attached to it. Your joy has a spirit attached to everything. There's this cartoon I watched. The name of this cartoon, Inside Out. If you've seen Inside Out, inside the girl's head, the emotions they're all personality on their own. Everybody.
There's a spirit to each and every of this.
Exactly. Same thing with sicknesses. So when you fortify these waist beads, there's some men that have though some people is marking. You mark the waist round. So any infection you like, you carry. That's why you see some girls when they feel they have this protection, they can be very reckless.
Well, we will come back. Right, it's getting very interesting as Ancient Mistress is still right here in the studio with us. And I tell you the truth, I am learning, and I'm trying to see if I'll be convinced. Well, probably I'll be the one to convince her at the end of the show. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. How impactful would you say your, let me say ministry now? Yeah. I don't know how to put it in your own language.
Okay. It's moving.
So how impactful has your ministry been to humanity or to mankind?
You get as you go take talk and I go be like say they praise yourself. You know that, right? But I know I would say a lot. I've saved families. I've saved individuals. I've saved jobs, a lot of things. I've changed people's mindset from what some prophets have told them. I had this couple that came to me one time and the man said the pastor told him that, the prophet told him that his wife was the reason why he was not progressing. And I asked him, before you met the prophet, were you doing well? He said yes. How long have you been married to your wife? He said 6 years. And for that 6 years, has it always been like? He said no. I said, when did it start? He said, 2 years back. I said, now, sit down, shut up, and take yourself back. 2 years back, you must have done something wrong. I didn't have to tell him outright, this is what you did. But I saw he did something wrong. He said, Mama, you don't reason this, nothing happened, you don't do again, no marry again. Then I had to clear to him that if you leave your wife, then you actually fall. Okay. His problem was his manhood. Okay. He has had sex with a sex worker. I know I know that a lot of sex workers have what we call, let me put it in my language, we'll call it ochu. It's bad luck.
Most sex workers have bad luck. Because
every man you sleep with, there's something that you collect. Sex is more spiritual than physical. If I have sex with you, if you have the spirit of anger, when we have sex, you transfer it to me.
Wow.
I sleep with this person, maybe they get bad luck for their family. It transfers to me. The more men you sleep with, the more negative energy you accumulate in you. And you will don't marry. You're not going to sleep with this girl. You collect everything from her. You're going to carry and come give that your innocent wife for house. Then you begin to face those challenges.
Or your innocent husband.
That.
Now let's balance it now.
No verse, no big verse. So when you carry these negative energies, it begins to affect you. You might not start immediately. Not be immediately boys start to grow for hand, they start to disturb. Now when you don't rise, so you go, they accumulate. before you know, and if you leave it untreated, you don't know that this thing is going on. Before you know, it has escalated to start spoiling your finances, to start affecting.
How did you help him?
I just cleansed.
Surely.
No. What surely is wealth. It's a different thing entirely.
Okay.
I just did cleansing for him. There are herbs that God created that actually cleanses you. Do as I say is a herb. When you see for road.
Nothing else, just herb.
Do as I say is a herb. If you just feed that do as I say, leave, clean it out, speak to it, tell you what you want, chew it with alligator pepper, and it gives you what you want. It's when we want to advance it to begin to add some other things to it. So it was just cleansing I did for him, a mixture of Fanta, honey, these little things we put in water, and you speak to the water, and he bathed. I just cleansed him, and that was it. I did not do anything for him. I did not collect money from him. If he actually sees this one day, he will know that he's the one I'm talking about. I did not charge him 5 naira. Free. And that was it, and his business bounced back.
Wow. Now, I have been wondering, because you said earlier on that you are an Ogbanje, and you also said you are a white witch. Now, my question now is, do you bow? The Bible said by the mention of the name Jesus, every knee must bow. Do you bow to the name of Jesus? Or does the spirit in you bow to the mention of the name Jesus?
Call Jesus.
I should call Jesus to see if you will bow.
Anybody can call Jesus, and you are supposed to bow. You are supposed to bow. You're supposed to be spirit bowing, yeah?
Yes, that's the spirit.
That's the point. It's not me that's supposed to bow. It's the spirit that are attacking.
Okay, so I should call Jesus so that you bow.
No, I won't. It doesn't move me.
Do you go to church even right now?
Yeah. If you invite me for a church, if you're doing Thanksgiving, they go share rice, but I will come.
Like you go and nothing happens.
I do. No, yeah, nothing happens. I don't need.
But do you think you are a contradiction of the Christian faith?
No, I don't judge you for what you. It's freedom of religion. Yes. I have Muslims that come to me. I have Christians that come to me. I have traditionalists. I have pagans. I don't discriminate where you're coming from.
Do you accept that we have left the ancient time? We are now in a time where everybody should dive. Although you said you don't even believe in Christianity, you are a traditionalist. Christ is an adopted faith and all that. That's what you said, right? So, but you already know that we have deviated from the time of tradition to a time of Christianity.
Because the white men made us deviate from the time of tradition.
White men. So for you, we are only serving a white man's God.
Yes. I mean, Jesus Christ, not God himself, yeah?
Jesus Christ. But I said Jesus is God. Why are you not accepting it?
No, he's not.
He's not God. I and my Father are one in his word.
In the Bible, you did the right time.
So you don't believe the Bible is a revelation of...
The Bible could be, but I'm trying to explain to you. I'm saying the Bible is no longer what it used to be when it was. If you want to read the original Bible, look for the Ethiopian Bible.
Okay.
Because...
Have you read it?
An abbreviated version of it. Because my grandfather was a historian. So he had a lot of books about Jewish tradition and all this. So I read a lot. It was from his books I practiced astral projection for the first time. Please don't ask me.
No.
It's from his book.
Abstract projection.
Astral, actually. The act of consciously leaving the body, your spirit leaving your body.
Your spirit do leave your body time to time?
Not time to time. You actually have to do it if you want.
Has it happened to you before?
Yes, a lot of times. Astral projected, yes.
Okay, not here anyway. Be here. I mean, your body should be here for now. Don't go anywhere now. We are talking.
No, I can't astral project now.
I must say that your perspective to life and to your practice, everybody to theirs. I believe in Jesus. I believe he died, he resurrected. I believe in his word. I believe in everything that was written. I believe in his love, in his goodness, his mercies, that it endures forever and everything. Do you think you will one day repent of your style?
From what to what?
From what to what? From the practice of witchcraft to Jesus Christ?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I won't.
Probably because you're not convinced yet.
I would have been convinced all these years I went to church, yes.
So you don't think you ever come to that light, that understanding?
I'm in the light now. You know where you did. So, no, I'm not coming out.
All right, it's been a nice time with Ancient Mistress. I've actually taken a lot of her time. She used to be as busy as anything else. You can imagine how long it took me to have you in studio. I must say thank you. Thank you so much. I know what it means to drag you down. To at least share your own view and your own belief system and your understanding. And I believe our audience out there, you must have seen another area, another aspect of life being shared. It's not for you to be forced to believe, no. It is for you to see that there are other religions out there, right? And they have their own understanding and you don't have to question it, right? My name is Okpe, Lawrence Okpe, and on all social media that's my name. And this is the Black Giant TV show. This podcast is one that you must follow. You should follow. Go on all social media platforms and follow us. Marry us. Join our community. Let's build a community and let's share information together. On YouTube, please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and let's have a good time. Do you understand? Thank you so much for being part of this show. Thank you so much for coming.
You're
Ancient
welcome.
Mistress, the Ogbanje of our time, White Witch, and everything you have called yourself. Thank you so much for coming. And I believe your fans are seeing this, your clients, and all that are saying that. Go to the comment section, comment, tell us what you think, and let's continue from it till we meet again. But you may have something you want to say, your final words.
Nothing. Thanks for inviting me. I think
just that.
Yeah, that's that. Thank you very much.
But you have fans now. You have friends. You have clients.
I don't call them clients. I call them my sons and my daughters. Though some are older than I am, but they're my sons and daughters because automatically I'm like the spiritual mother.
Another one. I was to ask you about ghost clients.
Okay.
Who are the ghost clients and how does it work?
And the ghost client is not actually a ghost, actually.
Oh, okay. Now, I was thinking you would just be there. Somebody would just drop money.
Yes.
You won't see the person. The person will leave.
No. It's not like that. And somebody asked me this question this morning. I made that post this morning. This is how ghost client is mostly for this our boys that does Yahoo. Mostly for our online boys.
You work for Yahoo boys?
Yes, I do. In fact, yes, I do. Let me not go too far. Yes, I do.
Okay, you help them win
cash out. That's what they call it. Cash out. They help them cash out. Yes. Most of those testimonies you see, my clients paid 25. Those are Yahoo boys.
What do you do for Yahoo boys? No, but you once said you don't do evil, but you help Yahoo boys to achieve their aim. And Yahoo boys, for us,
collecting the money that they should have paid our ancestors. Follow me, argue.
Okay. Collecting the money they should have paid our ancestors. That's the whites.
Yes, that's all the stress our ancestors went through. Our children are collecting the money.
Okay, that's the reason for Yahoo.
Yeah, I don't do local. I personally don't do local. If your client is a Nigerian like me, I will not do the work.
But if it's a foreigner,
I'll sharp.
Collecting the money that you were supposed to pay. Pay our
all the stress they went through.
For all the stress our forefathers went through.
Exactly. That's what we are collecting now.
All right, let's round up. Let me leave Yahoo. Getting to know you work for Yahoo boys. No wonder $5,000, $10,000.
So the ghost client is a random person can just pay money into your. It could be a mistake. They'll just pay the money into your account before they realize the money is gone.
Whoa.
Or that's what ghost client does for you. A white man could just pay money into your account unknowingly, unconsciously. You know, go even know say they pay. Go don't pay. By the time you don't pay him, I go conquer.
That has happened to people even within Nigeria. You just send and then you realize you've sent money. This person did it. The person just tell you, I sell these, and then instead of you to build trust first, you just send. Can you be distracted? Like maybe when you are in the spirit or something, and then your husband comes touching you, do you get distracted, or you remain in the spirit? It doesn't move.
It could be a distraction, but like I said, I don't know for other spiritualists, but like I said, my husband doesn't come close to me when I'm working.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And as a water child, we have a particular day we don't meet sexually. We don't have intercourse.
With your husband?
Yes. Okay? Like, the Igbos have 4 market days. We have Eke, Uri, Afo, and Onkwo. And each market day has what they represent. Eke is fire. Uri is water. Afo is earth. Onkwo is air. They all have what they stand for, these 4 market days. Now, I was born on Orie Day, which is Water Day. But generally in Igbo land, every water child keeps Eke Day holy. It's like our own Sunday. Understand? So, on Eke days, I don't have sex. I don't even talk about it.
Wow.
If you bring, I feel block you that day. If you bring them up.
Wow.
So on those Eke days, my husband doesn't.
So no matter how on your husband is on a get day,
He doesn't. That's why I said he's my soulmate. He understands.
He doesn't even get on.
He does. He does. Even if I bring it in, he go tell you they mad. Because there are days I just want to be naughty. Because see, there is something that water people don't like talking about, but it's there. They are very flirtatious. They are very flirty people. It takes a lot of self-control not to be. But a lot of water people would be like, it's not true. This one, why they talk now, some people will fight you for this thing we're talking now. They are very flirtatious people. That's why you go to, that's why you see a spiritual, they say that they'll be like, they'll sleep with you for some certain work to work. It's a lie. It's not true.
Okay, now down to the witchcraft hours. During our conversation, you made mention of witchcraft hour.
Witching hour.
Witching hour.
It's still same thing. Witchcraft
From
hour.
what time to what time?
12 to 3:30.
They operate at that time.
That is when they operate. That is when, if you know, if you are sick now, watch when the sickness increases. It's from 12 to 3. Once it's 3:30 to 4, you begin to feel a little bit better. If you feel pain between those hours, the pain will increase. You know that we don't look at the time to know what is going on. Everything doubles between 12 and 3:30. That is when witches operate. That is when spirits walk the earth. Everything spirit at that time. That is when I used to go and do anti-witchcraft work.
So, but do you do touch and follow?
No.
Okay, you do something that makes people, you do good luck. You do something that attracts people.
Do as I say.
Do as I say. Does it work for businesses like real estate and all that?
Yes, it actually does work for them. So that whenever when you tell a client, see this property here, it makes sense, you need to buy it. The person will just buy it. You know, will follow you.
Whether prepared or not.
Unless the person don't get the money. But if the person actually wants to buy a property or rent a house, you must rent it.
Wow, thank you. You have seen what I have seen. I believe you are. I mean, the whole talk. That's the reason why you need to watch this from the beginning to the end, right? So that you will have understanding. Don't just go and watch a clip and begin to criticize or to begin to talk and all that. Go and watch it from the beginning down till the end. Thank you so much once again for coming for this talk show, the Black Giant Show. It's such an inspiring, such an educating, such, of course, an entertaining time because you also made us laugh. And we believe when next we'll call you, you will come. You have to come. If not, this time around, I'll come to your house with the mic and everything with the crew.
I'll come.
All right. So thank you. And then thank you to all the crew behind the cameras. This is the Black Giants TV show. It's a podcast for everyone. And make sure you follow us on our social media platform, Black Giants TV. Follow me also, Okwe Lawrence, Okwe on on all social media platform. Share these as you see it and let the information go around. Thank you.